Welcome to Daily Devos. Today we're looking at how we are the salt of the world in Matthew 5:13. You are the salt of the earth. But if the salt loses its saltiness, how can it be made salty again? It is no longer good for anything except for to be thrown out and trampled underfoot. We as Christians are called to action. Jesus has work for each of us to do. Just as salt is used to enhance the flavor of our food, it also is used to help preserve food. Like salt, we are to reflect Christ in our daily lives. We enrich our own life and the lives of others around us. As Christ works through us, He sustains us. Without Christ, we are left without flavor and feeling, empty and not very useful. As Jesus says in Luke 14:34-35, salt is good, but if it loses its saltiness, how can it be made salty again? If it is fit neither for the soil nor for the manure pile, it is thrown out. Whoever has ears to hear, let them hear. Matthew 5:14, you are the light of the world, and a town built on a hill cannot be hidden. If we are salt, let's be salty. If we are light, let's shine so bright the world takes notice. Anything other than that is just vain. It's searching for knowledge's sake. It leaves both us and the world empty. Before ministry and early in my career, I was a certified welder and a machinist. I worked hard. I was promoted at a very early age to supervisor. I went to church most Sundays and did my best to be a good person. But at work, I was tough, expected much from my crew. I was quick to anger and did not put up with others who did not perform to my standards. In short, I was a jerk who was known to be hard, quick to demote or fire an employee. I was often frustrated, and at times that would spill over to my own personal life. Knowing what I needed, my wife encouraged me to join Bible Study Fellowship, also known as BSF. After some protests, I did. I don't remember what book of the Bible we studied. However, I do remember one of the leaders talking about how, as Christians, too often we live double lives. The question he put to us was, if you never tell anyone or any of your coworkers that you are a Christian, would they know by your actions? How about at the ball game or hanging out with your friends? Would they know? The answer was no, they would not. After lots of prayer, reading my Bible at break time, and focused effort to change how I treated my employees, I felt I started to change. But I was not perfect, and at times I really struggled not getting angry at the crew. I just wasn't sure after how I treated others at work if the changes I made would make an impact. A few weeks later, a customer came in, and as I was helping him get his order, an employee came in with a mistake. And then another employee came in with a problem with the order he was working on. After helping them, I apologized and finished helping the gentleman with his order. As I handed him the invoice, he looked me straight in the eye and said, "You're a Christian." I graciously said, what? You're a Christian, aren't you? Yes, I am. How could you tell? He replied, it's how you treat your employees and me. Over the next few years, God used my change of heart, my willingness to be salt and the light to those around me, to share my faith and help others find theirs. So I ask, if you never tell your coworkers that you are a Christian, would they know by your actions? How about at the ball game or hanging out with your friends? Would they know? If the answer is no, it's not too late to become the salt. Thank you and God bless.